Welcome to the channel Pharma Knowledge Hub. Today class we will discuss about the errors, precision and accuracy. The first one. What is the error? The error is a measurement error. What is mean by error? A measurement is an inverse measure of its accuracy. A measurement is an inverse measure of its accuracy. The smaller the error, greater is the accuracy of analysis. Here, what is mean by accuracy? First we have to know about the accuracy. So that's why the accuracy describes the correctness of a experimental result. When we perform an experiment, then the correctness of that experiment will be described by this accuracy. Means it is expressed in terms of either absolute error or relative error. It means when we perform an experiment, the result will be came. That experimental result is came. We can check that result with the standard result, like previously performed results. Okay, then that correctness is called as the accuracy. Okay, here absolute error is equals to the observed value minus true value. We are already doing that one experiment, then there is a value, true value is there from starting to now. But when we perform that experiment, the certain amount of value is came. That value will be substituted by the true value. That is called as absolute error. And here the accuracy describes the correctness of experimental result. Accuracy is expressed in terms of the either absolute error or relative error. This is about the accuracy. Here we got an idea about accuracy. Now what is the precision? Precision describes the reproducibility of results. Here the correctness of experimental results is described by the accuracy, and reproducibility of results can be described by the precision. The reproducibility of results is a agreement between numerical values for two or more replicate measurements. In other words, we also call the arrangement between measurements. No, that is a standard value and the test solution, standard solution, two solutions like we taken in this experiments and we perform the experiment. There is already a value given by the table or any textbook. Already value, exact value is there, but we are performing the experiment, then the value is came, that will be substituted by the observed value minus true value in absolute error. Means that is nothing but accuracy. In precision, the coefficient of variation is described or determined. The coefficient of variation can be determined by the precision. Here is formula is there, that is coefficient of variation is equals to the standard deviation divided by mean value into 100%. Here there are three terms which are used to describe the precision, that is standard deviation and variant and coefficient of variation. These are the three terms which describes the precision. Standard deviation. Standard deviation is nothing but is a root mean square deviation for the mean, and variation is equals to square of standard deviation. This is about the precision. There is no big matter is there. The simple process is precision means which describe the reproducibility of results is called as precision. And where it comes to the accuracy describes the correctness of an experimental result. The accuracy is expressed in terms of the absolute error. There in precision, the precision can be termed as a standard deviation or variation or coefficient variation in 3 terms. Okay, this is about the accuracy and precision. This is about the simple difference between accuracy and precision. Here comes to the errors. What is the error? The error is a measurement of inverse measure of accuracy, means inverse measurement of absolute error is called as error. Means we got confused about this. Okay, in olden days there's so many chemical reactions will be occurred, so many pharmaceutical industries and so many tests are performed by the scientists. They concluded they will discover the values of the experiments, that is called as absolute values, where in students in colleges they are also performing the experiments, they are doing experiments and they will get the value of that experiment or result. When compared to the students experiments and scientists experiment, there is a difference between their two values, that is called as error. Means the students will perform some errors, that is natural because they do not know. So in this error, the smaller error is greater, having greater accuracy, smaller error having greater accuracy, and these errors can be expressed as either absolute error or relative error. Error is nothing but the accuracy which is equals to the accuracy. Okay, this relative error is directly proportional to the observed value minus true value by the true value into 100%. Means here observed value is 20, that is substituted by the 50 is divided by 50, 50 cancel, then 20 is there, 20 into 100 is equals to 200, sorry 2000%. Or observed value is 2. For example, the observed value is 2 and the true value is 5. Then what will we do? Observed value is 2 and we will take it as a observed value 2 minus 5 is divided by 5 into 100. The 5 will be get cancelled, or okay, we will take it is like this also. In another method also we can perform this. 2 minus 5 is equals to 3 by 5. 3 by 5 into 100. Like this was. And another process is there. That is 5 will be get cancelled. The 2 is there. Then that what will we do? The 2 into 100 is equals to 200. That is the relative error. The error can be broadly classified into two types. That is random error and systematic error. The random error also called as intermediate error and systematic error is called as determinate error. Here the random error are possess indefinite values and follow no law and having fluctuating values are observed in this random error. The name indicates random, means fluctuating values will be seen, and this type of errors cannot be controlled. So that's why it is called as random or intermediate errors. Where we comes to the systematic errors, that is nothing but the determinate errors. In these determinate or systematic errors have a definite value, means exact value is seen in these systematic errors. This type of errors can be avoided or minimized or can be corrected by taking some measurements. We can minimize or avoid these type of errors. And these systematic errors can be divided into 4 types, that is methodic errors, personal errors, instrumental errors, and additive or proportional errors. Methodic errors means when we perform an experiment, that method we can skip that one step in that method. What will happen? The error will be occurred. Likewise, and where it comes to the personal error means which the judgment of a person or an analyst. This can be minimized by the care or self-discipline, by taking some self-discipline methods or some care on that particular equipments or requirements. Okay, by that process we can minimize the personal errors. And how can we minimize the methodic errors? Means here some contaminants and chemical interference will be decreased by the adding some type of reagents. Likewise, that process, the methodic errors can be minimized. Where it comes to the instrumental error, in instrumental errors, these errors can be minimized or avoided by the detection. Means first we have to detect that mistake in instrumental, then and we have to know the proper maintenance of instruments, then we correct the instrumental errors. We will eliminate or minimize that type of errors. And where it comes to the additive errors, these additive errors does not depend upon the amount of sample used. These additive errors depends on the proportionate errors. Okay, what is the use of this type of errors? Means we can increase the quality and quantity of the drug, or we can perform the particular and correct experiment. We got the exact value and we get the correct process of the experiment, and we can avoid the side effects of the drugs also by avoiding this type of errors. Okay, this is about the errors and their types.